I treated John Cummins when he was diagnosed and all the way through. When John died, no, I didn't think that would bring such an outpouring of support and for the ongoing work that the Cummins Foundation does in terms of the help that it's provided lots of patients since it's been set up, something that's been sorely missed prior to that.
My position involves supporting people and families who have recently experienced the diagnosis of a primary brain tumour.
It was April 2009 and I collapsed at home. Sash was on night shift and my little fella was here, and I was just lucky that I had a girlfriend here to call the ambulance. I woke to find my parents and by my bedside, and I knew something serious had gone down then because they live in New Zealand.
She was diagnosed pretty much in the early days of having some sort of brain tumour, and then after that she was booked in for some surgery and they removed part of it thereafter, and after that it went to chemo and radiotherapy and the whole box and dice, and then we went on from there, I guess.
Some patients will be able to continue working during their treatment and going on quite while they're doing well, and other patients will not be able to and be severely affected, and the day-to-day life can be really difficult. And in the past, for us as doctors working in the outpatient setting, there were limitations as to what we could provide and the support services that we could sort of organise in a busy clinic.
I'm involved with running a range of support programs, so I see people right from the point of diagnosis and can follow them through their journey, whatever sort of level of support they might need through that.
Means that the patients, one, have somebody that they can go to and somebody who's aware of all the different things that they need and can often direct them much better than we can into where to get that support.
The brain tumour support position runs support groups, and we also run education forums on a couple of times a year, including some forums particularly for carers, addressing particular needs that carers have.
Definitely helps you stay positive. You know, and you do actually meet people that aren't feeling so positive, so you can basically sharing my story and listening to other people's stories, I'm sure that helps.
To have someone who's specifically dedicated to the supportive care and education and support of people and their families with brain tumour, I think is really unique experience, and I think that it's very positive for the patients and the carers, and it's great that the Cummins Foundation could really provide that support.
It's made a big difference to the patients, it's made a big difference to our lives day to day, trying to help people in difficult circumstances to provide the support that people desperately need.
We have a mentor system here, and so it's our mentors, the teacher responsible for a particular group of students, who speaks to them and knows them quite well, and they identify the area of need for the student. So it's a very personal relationship that's fostered.
My scholarship money went towards my equine studies course, which is a 2-year course. I've been riding ever since I could first walk, and it's just grown from there. One of my mum's friends put me on a horse when I was really little, and that was it, the craze started.
I think that's what the John Cummins does. It gives them access to things that they couldn't access financially.
Well, the course is highly expensive. The first year it's $900, and I'm not sure how much it is for the second year. And it's compulsory to do both 2 years, so horses are a pretty expensive career, and the money's been able to help me get into the career I want to.
They can actually do something with that money that's targeted towards them and meets their needs, and it makes them feel special that, yeah, this is for me and I can do it too.
2 years ago, I had a mentor student, or a student in my mentor group, and he wanted a particular type of guitar which he was not able to afford himself. And he got a $1,000 scholarship that year. We recommended to him that perhaps he spend part of the money on having lessons for guitar so that his music teacher could actually see some progress in his skill. And he's still actually taking lessons, and he's seen the value of having both the guitar as well as continuing the lessons.
Ever since when I was like a kid, I was like singing everywhere and playing stuff. So yeah, I really like it.
For Ozge, she came to our school last year from Turkey. She spent some time at the language centre, the English language centre at Brunswick, and she's really transitioned into the school really well, and having that extra tutor supports that, and she's blossomed.
So then I did music lessons. I take guitar lessons also, and I do maths lessons, so it helps me.
And that confidence that you see in her assimilating into the school and to the society, priceless.
It has given them a sense of achievement. That certainly, and that goes a long way in helping young people, giving them confidence in thinking that, oh, I'm actually capable of applying for something like this, and there is support out there in the community that recognises the talent that they have.
And when the teacher, I remember last year being in this position, when the teacher went up to the student and said, you want to do this, there's a possibility you might be able to do it. Oh, really? Oh, really? And when all of our 5 students that applied got the financial award, they were just over the moon. And to see the smile on their faces and them to go home and say, I can do my course and I'm doing this and thanks so much for this. And Ozge, you see her, yeah, I've got the support, and Stacey can't stop talking about her course, and all the other kids are going, I've got the tutor and I'm able to do this. So I think it's just to see the smile and that gratitude. So it's a good cause, it's a worthy cause, and to the sponsors, keep it up.